What is up, everybody, and welcome to a impromptu edition, as most of them are, of 55 Clips. Wait a minute, there's something wrong with this picture.
I was gonna say I'm hosting. Okay.
Higgy ain't even gonna correct me here. That's you know what? It's okay. Coming here to you though, live on a Friday on your way home from work, and Higgy's already bounced out of the thing. I'm your host Jeremy Wyman here with my buddy, the notorious Higgy, and we are here today on a Friday to kind of go over the week that was here in Card Nation, uh, and get some of y'all's thoughts. And again, on y'all's way home from work, hope y'all have a great weekend. Hope you had a great week. This week for Cardinal Sports Zone, though, we did the Cardinal Sports Zone show. We didn't do the Cardinal Sports Zone show this week, did we?
We did Sunday.
We did do Sunday. Brought you a recruiting update. What's up, Fabian? What's up, Cam? Then on Tuesday, we didn't have an episode of the Louisville live stream, but coming to you this coming Tuesday, we've got probably the biggest Star-wise version, I believe. We've got MJ Griffin and Ben Perry coming on the show. Then we did an episode on Thursday night of Live with 55 that was really good. If you haven't listened to it, Thursday's Live with 55 and Sunday's Cardinal Sports Zone podcast, we brought you a ton of recruiting updates. Let's go ahead and throw some of these comments up. Go Cards. Boom. What's up, guys? Not a lot of good news. After we went off the air last night, rumors started going rampant that Great Osabar was going to commit to Washington today. Now, I don't know if that's happened yet. We anticipate it to happen. So there's no episode of Cardinal Sports Zone podcast this Sunday. This is our Sunday off, Mother's Day, but we will be back. Desmond, what's good, my man? Look, we're trying to give everybody their money's worth of subscribes. We are going to start coming to you all live a whole lot more through the off season. It's probably going to take place of our written articles, if I'm being honest with you, until we can get somebody that just wants to transcribe and do like catch-ups of our videos and stuff, which we're open to that. If you want to join the force, let us know. CardinalSportsZone.com is the place to be.
Be looking out for me with all the updates recruiting-wise. So.
Absolutely. Higgy, shout out to our guy Higgy. Higgy is trying to put in some work on the recruiting front. If we could just get him to start linking up with some recruiters and stuff like that, that's the next step for Higgy. But our guy Dalton, also phenomenal recruiting follow. He's a must follow for you all if you are on Twitter or on YouTube. He does a show on YouTube called Locked On Louisville. Does a great job with that. He has guest co-hosts from time to time. Higgy, you've been a guest co-host, haven't you?
I haven't yet, but we got it in the works.
Okay, I can't wait to see that go down. This past Tuesday, as a matter of fact, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? This past Wednesday, one of my other ventures, the Ringside Podcast, and I'm going to try to here in a second. While Andrew Mudd, great point. Let's go ahead and throw Desmond's comment up, and then we'll go to Andrew. He just wants Hawkins, and I do too. Pause. We interview with the Ringside Podcast, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the 5 shows that I either co-host or moderate for. We had the opportunity to interview WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Jade Cargill. You can find that link on my Twitter. That's how you can find the YouTube. Sometimes the YouTube pages for people are hard to find. Even if you type it in correctly, it takes you to the wrong one. So you can check it out there. This upcoming week, we have WWE World Tag Team Champion Austin Theory, the other half. We already had Grayson Waller on earlier in the year. We complete the tag team with Austin Theory this up and coming week. Lots of stuff in the works. Higgy's going to be coming up with some ideas for his own segments and shows. We're going to have to start paying a graphic designer. I do okay with the graphic stuff that I do, and that what TJ does. Our guy TJ is our graphic dude here. but he's going to have a lot of work. Higgy's going to come up with some ideas. Dalton's got some ideas in the works. We are going to update our YouTube subscriber tiers very, very shortly. Absolutely, I had to, Cam. Lots of stuff, lots of exciting stuff. Let's see, recruiting wise, Higgy pointed out to us just a little bit earlier in the group chat that Baba Aladotin from Team Durant picked up a Louisville offer today. I don't really know too much about him. I'm going to look him up right now. It looks like he is a class of 2027. He's like a freshman in high school.
Yeah, but he's the number one player in the 2027 class.
5-star.
Yes.
Very, very impressive. It's really hard. Look, let's be all the way honest here. It's really, really hard for your casual recruiting fan like me to care about anybody that's not 2025 or before.
But let me say this. He was just invited to the top 100 NBA prospect camp. And you only get recruited. You only get invited to that camp if you're only a senior or junior. And he's getting recruited as a freshman to go there. So, big news there.
Georgia transfer Frank Anselm Ibe is down to Georgia Tech, Louisville, NC State, and Wisconsin. I don't really see him going to NC State with Brandon Huntley Hatfield there going to be dominating. It's feel like it's Louisville, Georgia Tech, and Wisconsin for him. He's going to announce his decision on Tuesday, and I'm trying to find the other guy.
I was going to say with him, I don't really see him as a starter. I see more him as a rotational piece because he was averaging about 10 to 15 minutes per game with Georgia. He did start his career at Syracuse, but he's not averaging double figures or anything like that, or even two. He doesn't even have enough rebounds for us.
It's hard to average double figures if you're only getting 10 minutes a game. So,
yeah,
he's got a nice height, a nice build. I was watching some of his AAU film earlier, and he's a little bit more impressive on tape than he has been in games, if that makes sense. Also, earlier today, Higgy brought it to our attention that 4-star point guard Nick Lewis will be visiting Louisville soon. He's the number 7 point guard in the 2025 class from Washington, D.C., and is one of the top 100 players in the country. And last but not least, top 2025 prospect Chris Sinek Jr. has received an offer from Louisville. Sources tell the Recruit Zone. No, wait a minute. That's not the last one I wanted to bring to your attention. But Chris Sinek Jr., he impressive. Let's see, we got more comments. No, Cam, I think he's going to eat next year, and not just regular eat, not Higgy eat either. He is going to Ollie Challenge at 4 pegs eat next year. Last but not least, Louisville and head coach Pat Kelsey offered the number 1 player in Ohio for the 2025 class, number 31st player in the class for 2025, 6'11" forward from Hudson, Ohio. Nico Bandalo. He's got offers from UCLA, Ohio State, Illinois, Virginia, and Ohio. Those are some of the guys that Pat Kelsey's going after right now. So that's and that tweet come from Jake Weingarten, our guy out there, still killing it, still having fun. And we're doing these impromptu 55 clips and live 55s. We're going to be bringing you content all summer so that if you do subscribe to one of our levels, which we're going to be adjusting those soon, so that we can do some profit sharing with the rest of the crew, you're getting your money's worth. We appreciate the ones that we have subscribed right now. There's about 15 people subscribed to various levels. We want to make them all, we're going to make them all probably the same price point, and give you all the best value for that. Andrew Mudd says, we got such a good team. We just need a 5 to guard and rebound. But if we get a good one, that's always better. Absolutely. I like that. Not really sold on how good our team is yet because they've never played together yet. So I don't know how good our team is. And I'm not going to be one of those people that tell you that blow smoke up y'all's rear ends. I don't know how good this team is yet. Fabian Bradley says, what if some kind of way Khalifa gets healthy enough to play this year? That is the conspiracy theory that Steve Rummage, among others, are kind of putting out there. Shout out to our guys, Will Flowers, Beast Mode, Baxley RGR plays for Team Durant on the circuit. Is that what? Yeah. We talked about that just a few seconds ago that he was on Team Durant. Let's see what else. But shout out to all the people supporting us as always. We love you guys. Whatever y'all want to talk about, let's talk about. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on. Again, Louisville 502 Circle Louisville live stream on the Ravon Sports app Tuesday 7 p.m. MJ Griffin, Ben Perry, Ringside Podcast this week. We interviewed women's tag team champion, WWE women's tag team champion, Jade Cargill. That is on all the YouTube channel. I would be remiss if I did not bring up the fact that interview with Jade Cargill went viral. Not only did the great people at Fightful pick it up and run with it, 411 Mania, Inside the Ropes, E-Wrestling, and Sports Keto, which Sports Keto is like one of the biggest wrestling. They all have picked it up and ran with it. Look, we appreciate it. Let's see if I haven't checked today to see how many views the interview got, but I'm sure it went. I'm sure it's blown up big time. Let's see. Boom! Absolutely, as I expected it would. Look here. Oh, Cardinal came back with a comment. We spent 2 years knowing how good they're going to be. It might be fun not knowing. One thing you're not going to get me doing is you're not going to get me taking up for Kenny Payne. He made me look stupid multiple times the last couple of years, so I'm just going to leave that sleeping dog, let him lay down and not address that situation. But you're right. We spent 2 years knowing how good they were. This probably will be a better situation. Let's see. Anything else, Higgy, that we want to address? We're going to go about 15 to 20 minutes with this or until the questions run out. Have I plugged everything possible? Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. We start our every 2 week schedule. Next episode will be on the 19th because this weekend's Mother's Day. Fabian agrees with Cam. So Mother's Day and then 2 weeks. And we'll keep letting you all know every episode of that. But we promote it heavily, which means more than likely with less Cardinal Sports Zone podcasts, there's going to be more 55 clips and more live of 55s. So that's good for everybody else to kind of it doesn't cost as much to produce these because that one goes on. The main one goes on like 130 different podcast avenues that we have to go in and edit and send out. Our guy Higgy here has been crushing it as far as getting these to. We've also got another outlet the last couple of months. Our friends out at KentuckySports.co TV have am I saying that right? It's KentuckySportsTV.co. Whatever. They've got a channel on the Roku channel. It's KYSports.co plus, and I feel like I'm butchering that. But anyway, for $4.99 a month, you can subscribe to that Roku channel, and they not only bring you us, they bring you everybody else. Higgy has been in charge of sending those Live with 55s and CSZ podcasts to our guy Tony out there. So I appreciate Higgy for that and appreciate Tony for giving us another avenue to sell this at. What's up, Dwayne? Not much, man. It is here we go. It's the sponsor of our other two shows. He don't sponsor this show, but only because this show just started. But our guy Paul at Mossy Oaks. What's up, big dogs? Man, we're just sitting here chilling. It's Friday. It's
you ready for some pickleball?
Higgy's going to go play some sort of sport that's got food in the name. What is pickleball? Explain that to me because I've heard the buzzword. I've just never played it. And
Imagine tennis.
I don't know anybody who does play it.
Jay Spa does.
Okay. Well, I don't hang
Eric
out with Jay Spa regularly. Who?
A few others. Eric Wood, a few others.
Okay. I don't hang out with those people. What's pickleball?
Pickleball is essentially tennis with wiffle ball, almost. But at the same time, it's a lot of underhand moves versus overhand, different things. So.
And you can play all the running you got to do in tennis. You can play pickleball.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
My
what
new
it is.
cardio.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's where we're at with that, Paul. I need you to shoot me a message. We got some negotiations to get to. We are going to we're going to try. We are going to. You've heard it here first. We are going to announce a deal here in the next couple of weeks where the Mossy Oaks Property and Heart Realty has come to a endorsement / sponsorship agreement with us, a lifetime deal. We're going to negotiate that in a couple of weeks. We love everything about what they do, and they've just been big supporters of everything we've done from the start, Paul and the guys. So we appreciate that. We appreciate them. Shout out to our guy TJ Barr. He's work. Okay, I told him, I said, don't forget me, and he said I haven't, just been busy. Well, I've been busy too, TJ. I've got 4 shows, 5 shows. Is it 5? It's 5. I've got 5 shows I do throughout the week. So I wish that we could find a time slot for everybody. Here's what I want y'all to work on. Find us a time slot, and maybe we'll create a 6th show. And
6 nights a week?
No. We'll do the one. We'll do like some people. Look, the most successful media has stuff to put out every day. So if we could do a Monday through Saturday 30-minute YouTube show, I'd be all for it. It would be time consuming, but I want it to be live because I like the interaction with the public. I don't know, man. We'll figure something out. But the more ideas, if you all have any ideas for new shows that we can do over the summer as far as themes, Higgy's going to do. He's already come to me privately and said, I want to do some sort of a food review show. I don't know what we'll call it. We could call it like CSZ Eats.
Well, I don't want to take off from Matt and Luke on that.
Oh, that's right.
I'm looking to do some reviews around the city. So we have a lot of great local chefs out there that need our support more than anything.
There you go. You know what? Shout out. I don't think Luke does it anymore. He's not a Cardinal anymore, so I don't know how much that. But I forgot that they had the L&M Eats. So that was not me trying to steal their deal there. Apologies to them and the State of Louisville Podcast Network there. But reviews. We could do CSZ reviews, but with the Z instead of an S at the end. That's our little thing. But we're gonna come out. We're gonna come out with a lot of good content. If there's something you want to see Dalton do, if there's something you want to see Sam do, there's something you want to see Sean host, Joey, Wes, Higgy, myself, any of our staff, just let us know. We are accepting ideas at Jeremy_CSZ. So shoot them that way. We appreciate it, or comment on these videos. I keep forgetting. Hit the like button while you're in here too. Higgy, Higgy's selling. Have I forgotten to update them on anything else?
Nothing I can think of.
Nothing you can think of. Let me see.
Well, we got baseball tonight too.
Baseball tonight, as we talked about last night. Let's just kind of reset that. You know, I took an Uber one time in Orlando, and now I can get notifications from Uber 17 times a day, every single day.
Your notifications for it.
I'm going to. So the U of L baseball team does head to is in Chapel Hill now for a 3-game set series against North Carolina. The series begins today, and Saturday and Sunday games are scheduled for noon. I think tonight's game's at 6. Games 1 and 2 will be televised on ACC Network Extra right on your smart TV apps. And the finale will be on the ACC Network. All 3 games will be heard on 93.9 The Ville. Sorry I'm looking down, you all. I hate when I look up and I see that I've been looking down. Louisville, North Carolina have 6. Here, let's see. Let's do it like this. So that way at least. Louisville and North Carolina have 16 previous meetings with together. Tar Heels hold a 9-7 advantage. We are 2-6 all time in Chapel Hill. Cardinals took 2 of 3 from UNC in the most recent meeting during the 2022 season in Louisville. Louisville is 56-32-2 in its 90 all-time ACC series. since joining the league, and the 61, 26-1 in series finales during that span. 21, 14-1 in rubber games. Louisville offense currently ranks top 30 nationally in batting average, doubles, hits, runs, triples, stolen bases, slugging percentage. Louisville's not double-digit hits 27 times this season. It's 26-3 when it records more hits than the opposition. Cards have been hit by a pitch 70 times this year. Let's see who that is. Oh, shout out to Miss Shayna. Miss Shayna shooting me a text. Love you, sis. I'll get that text after we get done with this. But, yeah, so make sure they need our support. I'm pretty sure the series this weekend, along with the NCAA tournament, will go a long way to decide the Cardinals' fate in the NCAA tournament, whether they make it or not. So baseball, we cover baseball, we cover basketball, football, killing it like always.
We also had a few swimmers announced to the Olympic team as well. So
there you go. It's always a great day to be a Cardinal. So since nobody else has any more comments or questions, we're going to be here for y'all pretty much every day. So keep your comments waiting. Keep the notifications on. For Higgy, for Jeremy, this has been 55 Clips, which is a part of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast network. It is a subsidiary of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast network. We appreciate y'all. Go Cards. Hit the video, Sean.